Shot Glizzy, DC, EA.
She see money all around me.
Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is June 21st, 2018, and we're rocking out to some Gold Link. The song is called Crew. It's actually the remix featuring Gucci Man. Want to give a shout out to my man Jared out there on YouTube. Thank you for the song request, brother. I haven't heard this in a little bit. Good to hear this rocking in the background today. Hope you guys are doing well out there, YouTube family. So today we're going to be talking about two things, two articles. You know how I do, 2 Satoshis for 2 articles. The first one, guys, is really something that I'm very excited about when I hear these types of things. Akon, he's got a new cryptocurrency that he's looking to, or he's starting, that's going to help save a lot of the poverty, or reduce the poverty, I should say, in the continent of Africa. That's exciting because he's already doing a lot over there. He's looking to bring energy to many of the small villages over in some of the countries in Africa. So this is great that he's getting into the cryptocurrency space. He's heavy in philanthropy in you know, non-crypto, and now it's great to see him doing that. This is going to really, to me, shed a good light on cryptocurrencies. Not just all about the greed, all about the money and making money and trading and speculating here. This is something that I think you're going to see more of as cryptocurrencies become a little bit more accessible to people. You're going to see a lot of philanthropic endeavors being done through cryptocurrencies, because it lessens the waste that you see when you donate to companies like Red Cross. You know, only like 30% of the money gets to the actual cause. So this is something I'm very excited about, and I wanted to definitely cover. So the second article is actually a flash crash happened over in India, and we'll go over that, a crypto flash crash. We'll take a look at which coins were affected by that and why. Actually, there's a neat situation going on over in India. But first, take a look at that market cap. We're currently sitting at $287 billion. I saw it at 290 just about 5 minutes ago. So we kind of off the highs at this moment. And the Bitcoin dominance is at 40%. And we're overall from the hour perspective, we're slightly green. 24-hour, we're still slightly red. The crypto TA chart, Bitcoin, and I use Bitstamp for my TA. And again, nowhere really. We're kind of right in the middle. If I zoom in, you look at that price swing, we're really right in the middle. Haven't really made any moves other than the move down and then back up, but we're kind of right in the middle for the last, I would say, 3 days. So I'll keep an eye on it. I told you guys 6,600 is a support area now. So as long as we stay above that, we should be Gucci. The article for today is out of Bitcoinist. I've seen it around multiple news outlets, but Akon launches Akon to be savior of Africa. Take a look at this. So it says here, US singer songwriter Akon has become the latest celebrity to launch a cryptocurrency, as he proclaims his belief the underlying technology could be the savior of Africa. It says here, Akon will be center of transactional life. Originally reported by Page 6, Akon, who is originally from Senegal, revealed at this year's International Festival of Creativity that he wants to use Akon as part of a giant 2,000-acre development called Akon Crypto City. He says here, I think that blockchain and crypto could be the savior for Africa in many ways, because it brings the power back to the people and brings the security back into the currency system, and always allows the people to utilize it in ways where they can advance themselves and not allow government to do those things that are keeping them down. Akon is currently heavily involved in humanitarian projects, having set up the Lighting Africa, a project to bring solar power to Africa. He did that in 2014. The star appears to have built a presence with President of Senegal, donating the 2,000 acres needed for the crypto city, which describes itself as a first of its kind 100% crypto-based city with Akon as the center of the transactional life. Wow. Article goes on to say here, Akon, meanwhile, appears to be adopting a somewhat hands-off approach to the technical reality of creating and launching an altcoin, stating, I come with the concepts and let the geeks figure it out. So yeah, man, that's great. And honestly, you guys gotta let me know what you think about this. But you got like Liberland, you know, they're doing their whole crypto, own sovereign crypto. So these types of things, man, are to me a step in the right direction, and it's evidence of us transitioning from state-issued fiat currencies. I think once we see this work, a self-sufficient means of a community using a currency for commerce, I think this is going to really start to replicate itself. Once the blueprint is made and we see a successful way it can be implemented, this is going to grow, man. And I'm very excited. I'll make sure I definitely continue to cover this as it evolves and it matures. Let me know your thoughts about this. That's very exciting. Second article we're going to take a look at today is that flash crash. So this is out of AMB Crypto. India flash crash, it says. Bitcoin to 5,700 and Ethereum to 459 post ZebPay's notice to users. ZebPay's recent notice to Indian users, titled Prohibition on Dealing in Virtual Currencies, warned that ZebPay will not be able to process the INR, which is really the Indian rupee, withdrawals or deposits if it does not have a supporting bank. Within hours of this announcement, everything from Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and other assets crashed more than 10%. In some cases. As per the notice by RBI, the financial banking sectors under the purview of the RBI are to comply with the directive by July 5th. The next hearing for the same is said to be scheduled for July 20th. The current panic selling is what the Indian crypto community called temporary, and they expected a pullback very soon. So look at that. There's a screenshot of what was going on here. Down 16% Ethereum. Litecoin was down 5%. Ripple almost 10%. Bitcoin Cash hit hard, 17%. So it says here, AMB Crypto spoke to a VP over at Unicoin, and he was very optimistic about the future, but said that the current reality is that banks will have to comply with the RBI order by July 5th. So he says here, the panic selling right now is because of such notifications. They are just forewarning users to withdraw the current rupee. The RBI directive had given 90 days time to pull out support. This 90 days will end after 2 weeks. All exchanges will get affected. But it's horrible that certain users are selling at heavy losses. India will be tamed by cryptos soon. This is a fact. It's just a matter of when. You know, I agree. It's just a matter of time for all of these countries to really be consumed by cryptos. It's just that it just takes time for people to learn. That it's that barrier to entry, that learning curve that people have to get over and see the benefits for using cryptocurrencies. You know, when I talk to people about cryptocurrencies, or, you know, give talks about it, speeches about it, I always say that the barrier to entry is not the actual technology. In my opinion, the barrier to entry is the lack of knowledge about what money is. You know, you have to inform and educate individuals on what money actually is and what money isn't, and what we use today in the fiat system, how that is robbing us of our wealth on a daily basis through inflation. So once individuals start to really realize that, I think that using, you know, these alternatives will help greatly. So someone, a crypto investor from Michigan, says here, if anyone knows anyone in India, please go and buy. It's dirt cheap there. Buy Bitcoin, sell somewhere else, instant 20% profit. Yeah, that's very true. There's a committee which has appealed against the RBI order in the Supreme Court, and the next hearing is scheduled for the 20th of July. There are 3 possible scenarios expected in this hearing. The ban is lifted, which this scenario is highly likely, especially after the RTI that was filed revealed that the RBI's decision was immature and hasty. The second is the date being postponed. This is the second most likely scenario given the Indian court proceedings. And then finally, the ban is not lifted. This is the least likely scenario, but cannot rule out this possibility. So yeah, you guys gotta let me know, what do you think about this flash crash. If you're savvy enough right now, I would say go over there. If you have an account with ZPay or know someone in India with an account with ZPay, somehow get them to purchase those cryptos at a discount. Send them some Tether and then they can buy the Bitcoin and give it back to you. That'd be a nice little move there. You guys gotta let me know your thoughts. Definitely like and subscribe. You know the routine, and we out of here. Holla.